This quick tutorial is going to show you how to submit a press release to the North Phoenix Chamber of Commerce website. Press releases are really important for promoting your business. It's a chance to tell the world about things that are newsworthy going on within your company. And there are a handful of reasons you might want to do this. Maybe you've hit a milestone year. You've been open, this is your 5th year. Maybe you've hired a second, third, 10th employee. Maybe you've serviced your 100th customer. You're introducing a new product line that you've added to your business, etc. These are all newsworthy things that are relatively time sensitive. They're events that have just occurred or about to occur. It's a little different than a blog post where you have something with more longevity and more shelf life. This is going to be really short-lived and show milestones in your company of things that you want to boast a little bit about. So let's get started and see how to set up a press release on the North Phoenix Chamber website now that you know a little bit about what they are and why you might want to use one. Go to northphoenixchamber.com. There's a tab over here on the top main menu bar that's called News, and Press Releases is right below that. The existing press releases are all sitting here. They're organized by the month that they were submitted to us, and these are all press releases that are still active on our site. To submit a new press release, you simply choose that button at the top of the press release page, and you log into the user area. The reason why you need to log in is because press releases are reserved for chamber members only. We don't allow anyone else to submit a press release. It's a value. It's part of the value proposition of being a member of the North Phoenix Chamber to have access to the press release engine and being able to promote your business in this fashion. I've keyed in a blurb and a body in another location. I recommend you do the same thing. Work on a draft and copy and paste them into here. I just saved a lot of time on this video. You don't want to watch me try to type these things, but you're also going to have a chance to just kind of flesh out your thoughts initially. And just a quick style guide as well that I'm going to touch on while I'm in here and doing some editing. The city and state are typically bolded, and at the very end of the press release, you typically follow up with 3 pound signs separated by spaces, and you center that, and you put that down just a couple lines down. And then the whole style of a press release, the headline, if you can pack that in 10 words or less, you're doing really well. You want a quick sentence that describes the gist of this entire press release, and then the body has all the details in it. General style guide, as I said, you start out with the city and the state, and then you have a quick sentence that encapsulates in slightly reworded from the blurbs that you're getting more keyword rich content. You're going to want a paragraph or 2 with some details in it about what this press release is about. And in this example, the XYZ company has received an award from the LMNOP organization, and the reward says that they have gone through blah 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 and have demonstrated X, Y, and Z skills in their business practices, and therefore they're the recipient of an award. The next section, the next paragraph within the press release is typically a quote. It can be broken into 2 sentences like this: with the individual Joe Schmo, comma, CEO and founder of the XYZ company. Starts out the quote saying it's an honor to receive this award. We had to jump through a lot of hoops, and we think we fooled the judges, and we were able to pull off receiving the award this year. For more information, you want to contact the XYZ company at this location. Actually, to learn more about, no, I'm actually going to reword this. I'm going to say about the XYZ company. Our mission is to do this, that, and something else. We've been doing this since 1999 and help our customers gain blah blah without having to worry about blah blah and blah. Learn more by visiting some website. So you can have a whole paragraph here about your company. Again, you want this to be keyword rich. The search engines will find this as it sits on our site because it will have a unique page and it'll be full of keyword rich content. Optionally, you can describe another organization that was mentioned, maybe as part of a partnership or something in this example. And then, of course, you're going to want to include some url.com this page on our site. You're going to want to include some optional URL here on your press release that's going to explain more about the press release or about the business itself. And you simply submit this. And when you submit it, you get, again, regurgitated version of your details that you keyed in. And just to review it, the instructions here say that if you made any mistakes or want to refresh this, you simply hit the back button on your browser, go in and fix whatever it is that you want to fix, and resubmit. And you can stay in this loop a couple times. This is a very unique ID. You're getting a press release unique ID here that will continue to be refreshed during this session. So you're not going to be losing anything at that point. Click here to return back to the main menu, which will actually take you back into the member area at the North Phoenix Chamber, and your member area will look like this when you log back in. So there you have it. There's the introduction to how to add a press release to the North Phoenix Chamber of Commerce website. Once it's been submitted, I receive an email that somebody submitted a press release and it's sitting in a pending status. So on my end, back in the admin screens, all I simply need to do is approve any pending press releases and they show up live. At that point, I will shoot you a copy of a link to the URL and you can promote it on social media, etc. We will occasionally push this out onto social media ourselves, and we have a email distribution. We send all the press releases out to. There's about 30 email addresses that we send them to. The real key to a press release and the real marketing momentum that comes from one comes from what we do to promote it for you and what you do to repurpose that press release within your own marketing. Print it out, add it to a binder, add it to your brag box that says these are the things that happened in our business, put it on social media, put a link to it and say, look what the North Phoenix Chamber said about us, pointing back to the Chamber's website and back to our URL, to the unique URL for your press release, better put. That adds street cred to you and what you're doing that you can only receive as a member of this organization. So best of luck with press releases. If you have any questions, call me at the office at 602-482-3344. I have a handful of templates for various purposes, whether you're explaining a new hire, a milestone you've hit in your business, involved in a new charity, organization of some sort, charitable organization, whether or not you've partnered with another client, another business, added a new product line, etc. We have a handful of templates for press releases, and there's about 1 million on the internet. But I can help you sort through that and get one written for your business. Best of luck, and get to writing those press releases. We'll talk to you soon.